Welcome back to another episode of Shiboyugi, or playing death games to put food on the table. So in the previous episode, we went back in time and we started, I believe, the 9th game, which is a game that they were talking about at some point. I think it was at the beginning of the 10th game, right? I think this is the game that made Yuki actually go on a hiatus because something big supposedly happened, right? I think that this is the correct game, which means that there's gonna be something big happening in this one, and it's gonna up the ante and up our expectations for it as well. So an interesting thing about the setup of this game is they set it up in a way where we basically have two teams. One is kind of like the hunters, and the other one is the hunted. Kind of like the, what was it, like the rabbits, and what were the other ones? I don't remember. Anyways, doesn't matter. So yeah, the hunters and the hunted, basically. And the hunters are the entire team. They get like weapons and stuff, but they are extremely inexperienced apart from one leader, right, who is a bit more experienced. And then the hunted, the rabbits, they are all pretty experienced recurring members of like death games and stuff, including Yuki, and including Yuki's like mentor or whatever, right? The one who, I think she cleared 90, how many? 95? I think so, right? 95 death games at this point, and she's trying to clear obviously 99. So it's very unbalanced in a way, but also they gave, you know, they gave the guns to the hunters even though they're not experienced at all. So, and now the leader is also of the hunter team is also taking a pretty strict and harsh approach to, you know, teaching them and kind of getting them in line and stuff, and getting order established in the group, which is also very interesting in her own way, right? She's being very cruel about it. She's basically killing people from her team to prove a point, but I think it's gonna end up working. You know, fear can be very effective when leading a small group for a limited amount of time, and I think that's exactly what she's gonna do here. She's gonna lead this group for only one fight, or like one game here. I think it should work probably. We'll see though. We will see what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a bloodbath. That's for sure. But let's find out. So, if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Blood is always on Patreon in the description. And let's go into Shiboyugi, episode 9. Is she sending in like a Trojan? A double agent? I mean, she would end up being probably a sacrifice. Oh. Can't help falling in. Something. Blank. A love? Isn't that a Presley song? Oh, the rabbits. Ooh, something's happening. They disappeared. Oh! Nice! Oh, they're tickling her? That's horrible. Oh, that's interesting. Ruling by fear. That's interesting, because I think that's exactly what Moegi is doing, right? She's basically lowering the morale of the team. Like, the morale of that team is down in the dumps, right? Because of how she's ruling by fear and stuff. And that's exactly what Yuki is talking about here, how she doesn't want to, she doesn't want the morale to drop by, if you torture someone in front of the entire group, even if they are, a part of the other group, the morale is going to drop of your group as well, because they're going to be witnessing something pretty horrific, right? So the morale would end up dropping because of it, and she doesn't want that to happen, so they're basically tickling her, which, like, as funny and innocent as it seems, it is very torturous. You're gonna end up being out of breath, and it is going to be, at the end of the day, it is torture still, if you end up tickling someone for a long extended period of time, right? So that's an interesting thing that she brings up there. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's horrible. It sounds horrible. I haven't been there. Ooh, the big one, the wall. Oh. Oh, Sumiaka's so dying. Oh no. I think that's why she went on a hiatus after this game. Yuki, that would be my guess. I'm guessing Sumiaka's death. She got really close to Sumiaka and then she died, and we'll see, but that's my theory. She didn't hit her? Oh, you can see the cut in the hand. A little bit of cotton. Yep, I was waiting for a shot. It felt like a shot was building up. Yep. Hmm. モエギ。How many of the bunnies? A lot. Is this all of the team that's left here? Are the hunters? What, in Persona? Hmm. I feel like this team is just kind of screwed now. Oh man. Oh my god, the organs. You can see the 2 kidneys, the liver, the gut, the heart. Interesting. Roomba. The glass breaking? Oh my god! Dude, the way that they do the scenes, the way that they do the like implied scenes is so interesting. They're like, something is breaking the glass, you can't see what it is, you can't really tell what the fuck is happening, and then she just throws something at something that's probably making that noise, and that thing just completely goes silent. That's so interesting. It makes you like think about what the hell could have even happened. That's so cool. 37. We're skipping a bit. Whale of the Sky. $131. I can't see what she's doing. So, I wonder where we're going with this, because obviously it's Moegi's backstory and stuff, right? But where is this gonna lead? Because they're giving a lot of time to develop Moegi. Or not develop, but explain. Oh, that's a pretty crazy line. Okay, I was a little bit confused over the entire thing, whether like what parts of this backstory were within a game and what parts weren't, because the beginning of it with like the when we saw like all of the guts and stuff on the floor, that one must have been in the game because the cotton, right? And the cotton only happens because you're being broadcast, so only when you're in a game, I'm guessing the cotton happens, right? So it must have been within a game. And then some parts probably weren't within a game. I'm guessing the parts in like the apartment and stuff probably weren't within a game because she asked her, did you kill your parents yet? That means that she had the opportunity to go out from the game at points. So I think it was kind of like mostly outside of the game, right? It was just the beginning part that was within a game, I think. Is that why she's bleeding? Oh god. Stop. Oh. Cotton again. The censoring. Wait, that's the end of the episode? Whoa, we're speedrunning the parts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here she is. Is that a grenade? Uh-oh. Oh! Is it a gas attack? They're gassing now? That's... Wow, that's the end of the episode? Dude. Gotta give them props. Every single episode feels so different. Like, more or less, every single episode feels so different. This one was definitely not what I expected. It was used to not only set up Moegi, but also the girl with her. I'm forgetting the name right now, but the girl who I'm guessing is here also attacking them, right? Interesting to kind of show like how unhinged she can be, right? And also how she interacted with Moegi in the past. I was a tiny bit confused with the entire Moegi as a sad situation, what was in the game, what wasn't in the game. Because I'm pretty sure in episode 1 they said that as I said earlier, that the reason why all of the external wounds and like more specifically all of the blood turns into cotton is because of the censoring on TV. So I'm guessing when they take like I don't remember, I think they explained it a bit more. So I'm guessing only when you're in a game that happens, right? So the thing that we saw her banging on the floor, she wasn't within the game. Also the thing at in the room with like all of the intestines was within the game as well. But yeah, either way, really interesting way to set up all of those characters and stuff, right? And I don't know what we're gonna do now. It feels like, as I said, the stumps don't have much firepower left, but from Moegi's reaction here, it seems like they don't need it if they have one absolutely insane unit there, right? Which seems to be the case. Seems like she's gonna go in and cause a massacre in the rabbit group, right? So I think that's just kind of like their, I guess, ticket to not necessarily victory, but I think she's gonna cause a mess and it's gonna be a massacre. So I'm guessing we're gonna see it in the next episode, right? I feel like it's not gonna be pretty whatsoever. I think a lot of people are gonna be dying. What was her name? Sumiaka? Was that her name? I think she's definitely... I feel like that one scene with Yuki that she had, I feel like that sealed her fate. I feel like she's gonna be very much dying. I don't think anyone getting close to Yuki is gonna be surviving for long, I'm gonna be honest. That's just the feeling that I get. But yeah, interesting. I would never have expected most of this episode to be kind of like a backstory for Moegi and stuff. Huh. Okay, I guess we'll see where it's gonna go. I have no idea, right? I don't have much else to say about it. I have no idea where it's gonna go from here, but I guess we'll find out for now. I'm gonna end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.